Ladies and gentlemen, hi everybody, and happy Halloween! Welcome to the Demonetized podcast, episode... What is it, 12? 12! The big Halloween special! I'm a dude talking to you looking like a pumpkin. My name is Indigo. I'm also joined by the spooky, scary, yet illustrious herself.
Maya Finnick!
Hi Maya, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. Hey everybody.
Looking spooky, scary today?
Yeah, feeling pretty spooky. Not to forget the creative genius from Wales, Day by Day!
Woo! Day by day!
So I don't have any spooky costumes, so I'm just wearing my monkey costume.
It's alright. Funky, monkey, scary.
Funky monkey skeletons.
Chunky, funky monkeys sends bananas down your spine.
Yeah, we should do that. That's cracking.
We should do that, man.
You okay?
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
This is probably the earliest we've ever been up recording the podcast, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we always...
We normally do it late, don't we? Yeah.
Yeah. Like no earlier than dinner, typically. But yeah, we're shooting this at 11 a.m. of the day of it's going out. So that's an all-time. So we're.
I kind of just woke up.
Yeah, you can tell my.
Yeah, a little bit dark.
You still have some dark circles. Yeah, we went to bed real early last night, like midnight, which is super early for me. We went out all day. We were out all day yesterday and exercising. We took a day off of computing for once, which something I never ever do. Like I don't remember the last time I spent a day not like sitting in front of the computer at least like 6 hours, which isn't too healthy. But we were out all day like exercising. We went to this insanely big gym complex. Did some swimming, did some water sliding, some gymming treadmill.
In the water slides, and I finally beat Indigo like for the first time ever. Indigo is like. He's so fast in the water slides.
Yeah, so they have this one long water slide that is timed. So you go up this tower and then like you wait for the green light and then you slide down it. It's like a half pipe and it's like really long. Yeah. And then when you finish, you look back at it and there's a timer giving you the time, like 9.35 seconds or something. And typically when we go to this place, I'm always the fastest in the group.
Yeah.
And
you're also the heaviest.
Yeah, I am. To be fair, giving me a slight advantage. And then all of a sudden yesterday, Maya starts creeping up on me with the times, and I'm like, what? To the point that suddenly my times start getting slower and slower, and eventually we do a race, and Maya beats me.
I beat you!
Like, by like 200ths of a second.
The new split speed
what?
slide-in champion. Damn.
Yeah. So I gotta work on my technique.
Yeah. So what was it, Maya? Was it like a new technique, or was Indigo just?
I think in general, like I have better technique than you do, but you are heavier than me, so you get away with it anyway. So I was just like focusing. I was just I tied up every muscle in my body, and I was just like
an arrow,
like super tense.
Yeah, super tense. And I made this like shape. I hold my hands above my head, and I was staring at the ceiling, like keeping my head as flat as I can to not, just up in the air. And it was just like, super tense, all the way to the bottom. And I also I think what made the big difference was that I was wearing a bathing suit. And I kind of,
it's kind of like fundamentally more slippery slidey.
If you slide on your butt.
What I did for my last lap, I got a way greater time than I did before. And what I did differently that time was that I just simply pulled down my bathing pants a little bit. So I had my butt against the water slide, which greatly increased the speed of my traversing down this water slide.
So I think that's how I beat you, because it was easier for me to I could pull my bathing suit further up in my butt. So I was just sliding straightly to the skin on my butt, and that gave me some extra speed because the fabric didn't slow me down.
So you both got super clean butts right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do. Or the water slide is super dirty now. But not a problem. They got the chlorine in the water and everything, so it's probably fine. I'd hope.
Wow.
But it was a really fun day. But when we came home, I just crashed. You were going to live stream.
Yeah, I also want to point out that
10 or
after
11.
this session, we were there for like 5 hours, just water sliding and like gymming.
Yeah. We were...
After that, we went to an all-you-can-eat buffet to like compensate for any calories lost or something. I don't know.
That sounds good.
So that was really good. But like those two things in combination, we were dead when we got back home.
Yeah, I bet.
You know. So Maya crashed. We were about to live stream, and then Maya became so tired.
I just fell asleep.
Yeah.
I was sitting on the bed and I was just like, I couldn't keep my eyes open.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, well, like a lot of exercise and then a lot of food is just like.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. And also we were up kind of early that morning as well.
And I hadn't slept during the day.
Yeah, but I did all my makeup when I got home and like everything, and I was ready, sitting there with the softboxes on, and I was like, "Let's go live!" Like hovering above the like go live button at like midnight ish, and Maya was already asleep, and I was so tired. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm just gonna go to bed. Like, shut down the computer, took everything off, and like,
you had
fuck
like
this,
a wig
fuck this.
and
I'm
a
gonna sleep.
makeup, everything.
Yeah, I'm like, not tonight, not tonight. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna do some stream tonight instead. But yeah, it was a fun day.
It does sound fun.
How was your day, Dave? Yesterday?
Yeah, it was good. I've just been for the last like week just been editing the new episode of the musical like straight.
Yeah, I saw.
I
you
saw
really
the
stepped up
Keemstar.
the game.
Yeah,
with,
but
like the animation on the mouth.
Yeah, it took me so long, and I premiered the video and it did really well. But there was a spelling mistake in it, so I re-uploaded it. So I completely killed the video because of it. Like I premiered it, and then like within like the first couple of minutes, had like 500 views because you know people were there for the premiere.
Oh really?
And I was like, oh, this is really good. Like this, like, it's like first 20 minutes or whatever. And then someone pointed out the spelling mistake.
Spelling?
It was I spelt gnome, but instead of a G, I used like a K. So
gnome.
Yeah.
Dave. You know what? My advice to you, because I've seen you pull down videos before due to spelling mistakes, which I get. I've done so many spelling mistakes in my videos, especially in the lyrics and the remixes. Yeah. Some of my biggest ones have such crazy bad spelling mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, I like if it doesn't bother you too much, I'd say ignore it. Keep it up. Keep the momentum up.
Yeah, there's like a story behind it because like I never used to care about it. So, like I'm rubbish at spelling, and I always get people to spell check. And sometimes you just like when it's subtitles, especially, you just can't see things. Yeah. You know what I mean? Especially when you've been looking at it.
Yeah. I'm terrible at it. Indigo always spell checks my stuff
it's so bad.
I miss stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But then family friendly Felix, there was a spelling mistake in it, and it's like the most commented thing on like that video. Like the whole thing, all my comment section is that. So since then, I've been trying to be way better. And this one was so frustrating because I checked it like loads of times. I got my sister to check it, but then I was like, and then I shouldn't have. You're right, I should have left it up. And then I flipping killed the momentum of the video. And I spent so long on it. So last night that I was like, all right, that's it. And I like turned off all my internet and I just like.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah, I totally get it.
It was rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been doing that. That's all I've been doing is that flipping video.
Yeah, well, it was a great video. I'm really sorry to hear about that. That does happen, especially when I like re-upload videos too. Like the re-upload always performs way worse. Yeah. But the video itself, dude, like that was like a full-on epic rap battles of history kind of thing.
Yeah, it took so much time. I think I'm gonna probably.
Yeah, really nice job on like it's really like well animated.
Thanks.
I thought that was like the first thing I said.
Yeah.
That you really like put on another
like
gear
every
on
word is like.
So do you know there's
really
an extra like touch to the animation that I've never done before. Do you know what it is? You probably won't unless I point it out.
Some kind of motion, like
in the head.
Between the motions,
right? It's the head. I like move the head occasionally from left to right.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it makes such a difference. I've never done that before, and I don't know why I haven't.
It's so cool.
But it's easy to do.
It looks so cool.
Yeah. So. But no animated for a bit. Oh, it just killed me.
Yeah, fair enough. How many hours did you spend on this in total?
I don't know. It's
been.
Video? I don't know. Probably like over 50 hours on it, just because.
Jesus Christ, man.
I've been like working on it slowly for a while, and you know it's always at least like 5-hour sessions that I'm working on it, and I've done loads of those.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Jesus Christ.
And then I've flipping killed the video, so it's so annoying. Oh my god. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's talk about
live and learn,
videos you've been working on. including
Yeah, dude,
collaboration
we
and
got
stuff.
some big videos to talk about this
Yeah.
week. I think.
For sure.
Let's do it chronologically.
Yeah.
Let's start with
Well, there's one we can
the
only
day.
talk about hype about,
like-
can't we? Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess in honor of the day, let's start. Can't speak. Sorry. Need to have some coffee. Please fill the gap.
So, I guess we should start with a big collab
Okay.
that's already out.
Yeah. The one
So,
that's
spooky,
that's
scary
already out.
skeletons. Yes. What a thing this has been. So this was a thing that you and I, Dave, did together with Party in Backyard, which is cool. Have you worked with him before?
No, but
In a way?
but me and you have been on a group chat with him for like months planning a collab, and we've just
Yeah.
we've not got down to it, have we?
Yeah, like we haven't had a good idea, and everybody's been super busy. But then like in the chat, we're like, "Hey, Halloween is coming up. Let's do this."
Yeah.
And yeah,
And it
and
just clicked.
It just like the idea was so good, so we were like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Yeah, it was
And,
really fun actually.
Yeah, dude, how long did we spend on this until it was like 2 weeks ago we started?
Yeah,
3,
maybe. Yeah. So if anyone don't know who Party in Backyard is, you probably do. He's a remixer, but he's
You
done,
probably do these days.
Yeah,
if anything else.
he did Hey Monica, and he did Bitch Lasagna
Really
for
cool dude.
Pewds, and
Yeah.
he's done he did music for the Flying Kitty 1 million subs video. I think he's working
Yeah.
on something with Keem. He's like teased on Twitter. So yeah,
Yeah.
so he's got a really cool
Yeah, he's
style.
awesome.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's been around for like he's done remixing stuff way longer than I have. Like I
he?
remember when I first started talking to you.
Yeah.
You kind of showed me his work. Because we did a video a year ago, like top 10 remixes of all
Oh,
time.
yeah,
or
we
something.
did, yeah.
And you featured one of his H3 remix, I think.
Yeah,
Thickness.
I can't remember. Oh no, that's
Yeah.
that's Cool Songs, that is.
Oh,
But
wait.
it's a similar kind of style.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But
But
I
I
think
think you did feature one of his songs.
Yeah, I probably
And-
did. I did show you him as well because he was just doing a lot of stuff. He hasn't been doing it that long, but well,
Yeah.
I'm not sure when he kind of started, but he's really like got into it this last kind of year, as you know.
Yeah,
but
he's
it's
been
so
like
good.
accelerating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say probably Hey Monica was his big break.
Oh, that
kinda.
was, it was massive, wasn't it?
Yeah, for sure. And now, of course, Bitch Lasagna is like,
Yeah.
that's even bigger now.
Yeah.
Or like it's just about to surpass it in views, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
yeah, he's
I think it was like 13 mils last time I checked.
Oh,
so.
wicked. His songs always just make me want to dance. That's just the thing. Like everything he posts, I just want to bop to. You know, I think it's really, really good.
Yeah. He really makes this great like club kind of thing.
Yeah.
What's really interesting about him to me is like he's still anonymous
Yeah.
to the point that I don't even know his real name, which is like so weird but so cool.
It is weird,
you know?
isn't it? Yeah, but it's cool.
Yeah.
It's like
Like we produce music with him, and I have no idea. I think he's from like Holland, but like based on his screenshots of his YouTube he
Yeah.
posts every now and then.
oh, because I thought he
But
was
that's
Swedish.
I
all-
think it said
that's
in his Twitter bio that is in Eindhoven.
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 Oh,
Eindhoven.
I think it's Eindhoven.
Eindhoven, maybe. That's in Holland, anyway.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? Oh, I thought
But,
he was Swedish for some reason. Damn.
Oh,
Swedish.
no.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
I don't think so, but that would be cool. Well, if he is, shout out. Let's grab a beer. You got the tune on. Let's go there.
You would have probably mentioned it, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I
so
was
much
in
fun.
it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maya's got a cameo, uncredited.
Yeah,
but-
uncredited cameo.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like Indigo were just we were recording everything in my place.
yeah, like
Indigo's
doing the
verses.
vocals. Yeah.
And I was just pointing out how stupid the lyrics of that song is so weird.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it is.
it's semi-serious.
Semi-serious. I'm like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, what is that line? Spooky scoops.
Bags of
where's-
bones seem so unsafe. It's semi-serious.
Semi-serious.
I'm like,
Like, what?
That doesn't
What is
mean anything.
semi-serious?
Like those lyrics are just meant to be a tongue twister.
Yeah, and then so we were just laughing at the lyrics, and Indigo was recording everything here,
Yeah.
and I was giving him feedback
Yeah.
on like, yeah, sound more spooky here, or
Yeah.
give it a bit more energy on this part.
But then I just had this idea for the one part. The like, what if you could do like kind of a kids, like a creepy,
Yeah,
creepy
like-
kid in a horror movie, like
Yeah.
singing one of those nursery rhymes in a horror movie trailer.
sorry skeletons?
Yeah, so
sounds
like
really-
try doing that.
It does sound cool. It doesn't sound like you. I didn't like when I first listened to it. I knew it wasn't Indigo though. So.
Yeah,
And it was like it was funny because I didn't know I could sound like that really, or like I've never like recorded myself sounding.
yeah.
But we just did this take like for fun almost.
Yeah.
First one I was like, we're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood, and like cute, creepy voice kinda.
Yeah.
But then it ended up like in the final product.
Yeah,
really cool.
I just left the file among the others and sent it all to Mr. Backyard, as I like to call him, and he used it, and I was like, all right, cool. He's like, yeah. Dude.
And I think I have to, not to praise myself, but I think it added to the song.
Oh yeah, especially really at the very end. Cool. Wake you with a boo. That's really good.
That boo is iconic. It's really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. So great job, Ghost Rider.
And I loved your video, Dave.
Oh, thanks.
Like,
dude,
my favorite
can we just
part.
talk about the video itself?
Yeah, and like the skeleton.
So should we like, say the roles? So we've got like Party and Backyard made like the track, and then Engo recorded vocals, I recorded guitar, and then he mixed it, and then I edited it. So and then Engo
that was
did
pretty much it
as well. But yeah, it was fun to edit, you know, like because you sent your green screen was. The Endigo sent me a green screen that was just like it was it was like one take of all of it that edited the good bits together, so it was so much easier to just go through it, because you know, you're like if you're doing green screen and you've got like loads of takes, that in itself just takes a lot of time just to go through. So you just saved me so much work by sending it that way.
But I kind of felt like I knew which takes were good, because I was spent like almost an hour just shooting it, because the lyrics, like I obviously don't know those lyrics by heart because they're messed up, so I had to rehearse every like 4 bars and like do each 4 bars like 10 times to make it look good and sound good.
And I painted your face like you look kind of like I look now.
Yeah, kind of.
Like skeleton.
Oh yeah, you look really cool actually.
Yeah, it turned out pretty cool. So I just figured, like, I know which takes are good. I'll just cut them all together. I trust Dave to like make something cool with it, and you did. Like, in my own opinion, I think that is one of my favorite edits that you've done of a video in quite a while.
Well, it's just one of those things when you have green screen. There's no restrictions or limits. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're editing a remix, if you want to get crazy, you have to like mask things and stuff, which takes just so long. But with green screen, you've just got you can just do whatever you want and layer things up, and So and I made a because Final Cut doesn't have a visualizer, an audio visualizer, so I had to make one in Motion for Party in the Backyard's logo. So I had to make, I had to make that because, but it took me a while, but it was actually alright. But it's not that accurate, but it kind of worked. So yeah, it does look really good, all of it. And like the skeletons dancing are so much fun as well.
I love that, and how you synced it to the music. That it's such a funny like motion, how he shakes his hips. Like
it's good, isn't it? He's like wiggling. Yeah, there's loads of royalty-free green screen skeleton stuff. So I just went through all of it, and I picked like the funniest, my favorite bit, and then I just put it on loop because I thought it'd be funny. And then I edited it around. It was good. I enjoyed it. I like that kind of editing. You know, that's what I'd love to do more of that stuff.
Yeah, you're very good at that.
Oh, thanks.
Like it shows that you like.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, we'll do something more like this. Like we're talking about maybe doing something like this for Christmas maybe.
Oh, we have to.
So we'll see. Are there any good like Christmas songs on the top of your head that are as iconic and as memey?
People in the chat, if you know any,
let us know.
Christmas meme songs.
Write in the comments.
If not, we could write one or do something like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like there are a lot of good Christmas songs in general, but like I want something that is kind of memey, like Spooky Scare, but I don't really think there is one.
Yeah, I can't think of a memey Christmas song, but I'm sure there is something.
No.
Or we can invent one.
Yeah, we'll make it for other people to remix
like
throughout the ages.
Yeah. Or take some old melody and write new lyrics to it.
Yeah. We'll have to.
It's got to be as
ideas.
simple and as dumb as Spooky Scary. Like something about Santa. Like, Mr. Stupid Santa Claus, he's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
That was terrible.
But I know what you mean. We could play off like a meme song and make it Christmassy.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll brainstorm some ideas. But yeah, no, it's really good, and I think it was actually really fun, and like it wasn't too complicated, was it? Really, like we all just did our part, and it went together quite well, and like there wasn't. Really
it was all really smooth. I mean, again, Party in Backyard, like he definitely knows his chops when it comes to what we were supposed to do.
Yeah.
And like to be honest, when we started the project, our first idea was just to remix the original somehow.
Yeah.
And I remember I just sent you guys a draft of something I whipped up, and I thought it was so bad, and I don't think you guys were very impressed either. I'm like, is this really gonna work? But as soon as I recorded my own vocals and like let Party do his own thing from scratch, like it all really just came together. So
I thought, it was really good.
Big kudos to Mr. Backyard. We should bring him on the podcast.
Well, if he
awesome.
reveals his voice, I don't know if he.
Yeah, he does. He hasn't revealed his voice.
He hasn't, but he was okay. Can I leak this? Yeah, I guess I can.
I'm not sure you can.
Yeah, I can. Okay. I guess I can. Okay, sorry, Party, if I'm leaking too much. It's not too bad. Okay, so the big other. Okay, so the other big collab we're gonna talk about in a few minutes, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Party was supposed to be in it and sing.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but then he got like conflicts of, like with his schedule. So he was like, sorry man, I can't do it. And I'm like, well, if you are free, like the slot is still open.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, he was totally down to sing in it. So.
Yeah, but then maybe he would be up for it. We'll have to ask him.
Yeah. There is one thing that I thought about. In Spooky Scary Skeletons, there's this one part before the second bridge, Spirit Supernatural. Before that part, I just say, Spooky Scary Skeletons, Spooky Scary Skeletons, 4 times.
Yeah.
Third time, there's another stem saying, Spooky Scary Skeletons. That is not my voice.
Ooh. Yeah, we found that. It was like...
I think that is his voice. I think he dubbed that in secret.
Well, is that on the track or is that on the stems that you've got?
That is on the track. If you listen to his mix and my 8-bit mix, on the third time I say spooky scary skeleton. I think that is a secret voice reveal, to be honest, and it's a good voice. Like, if that's
we were like, damn, he can sing.
Like, yeah,
it sounded really good.
It sounds like a really nice dude based on that little clip.
And you were like, yeah, we could go out, and have cheeseburgers together. Hearing this.
We should all, you know what? We should all hit up Holland if that's where he lives. I'm just assuming. All of us should go there and like hang out for a while, like do a boot camp.
Yeah, if he wants to.
Yeah.
I don't. If he doesn't want to, we'll just go there without him. No, maybe.
Yeah, fair play. So, do you want
there are things to do there.
Since you mentioned the other collab, do you want to talk a little bit about that? What you can?
Should we do it?
Yeah, I think we should do it.
Okay, so today, as of
already,
because you've revealed like
yes,
most of the stuff, right?
It is like everything is official. So we are recording this Thursday morning, and this is going out probably Thursday evening. You're hearing this, and so tomorrow is going to be the big day when this thing goes out, and this is a cover that I've been working on for a while of This Is Halloween for the Nightmare Before Christmas. Which is one of my favorite musicals of all time. And I have this tradition on the channel that every year on Halloween I do a Nightmare Before Christmas cover. And typically it's only been me singing basically one take in front of a green screen to a usually pre-made backtrack. Kind of low effort, but like it's been a fun thing to do. I like doing musical kind of singing. And I was sitting in the living room with Maya like, what am I supposed to do? What am I gonna do for this year? I have no idea for Nightmare Before Christmas songs. Yeah, and I already did This Is Halloween a few years ago to the original backtrack with me doing all the voices, and it's a good song. And we just thought, like, Maya had this idea, like, do a remix of it, and yeah,
I was like, what if you would like invite some people and make a remix?
I don't think you said that to like from the beginning. It was just like. Try doing a remix of it.
Yeah, make a remix where like maybe a dance version that people would listen to over and over.
Yeah, and I just kind of started doing an electro cover, and it turned out pretty cool, pretty fast. I was like, oh man, this could be cool. And as you all know by now, if you heard the announcement, I mean, okay, so where do we start? If you haven't heard the announcement, this is gonna be a big collab. It's so we got I'm singing in it, Maya singing in it. Dave is singing in it. Woo-hoo. We also got Oreo, who's a girl who does
pretty famous girl.
She's pretty famous. She got more subs than me. She's super talented. She's a singer. She's done a lot of vocal covers of songs.
Yeah, I was watching
very kind of Broadway jazzy, poppy kind of combo voice. She's also made original songs. She made a bendy song that has like 12 million views or something, which is really good.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, and she's been in like Random Encounters videos and stuff. She's super talented. I'm a big fan of her work. We also have CG5, who's another dude who's come under my radar quite recently.
Yeah.
Who's also made like original Bendy songs and
been working
FNAF
with
songs.
Oreo before, right?
Yeah.
They work together.
Yeah.
He's also been in Random Encounters videos, and he's worked with Living Tombstone, I think. I think he's made like a FNAF song or something that has like 20 million views.
Yeah, he's got
or something.
some massive
it's insane.
videos.
Yeah, he's super talented, especially as a music producer. Like his mixes are so good, so clean,
so good.
And the fact that I just hadn't heard of him at all for the longest time up until like a couple months ago, and now I'm like, oh, this dude has a backlog. Like, I saw a clip of some kid in like Talent, like Britain's Got Talent, but in the Philippines. I guess Philippines Got Talent. What? I saw a kid in like a clip from a kid singing one of his songs in that show, like in front of the jury. Like amazing. It was insane. Yeah. So we've been in touch a little bit. He seems like a really cool dude. He's super talented. He's in it as well, singing. And I guess the biggest plot twist in my life.
Before you say who it is, like, you started working on the backtrack, and at first you sang all the voices. I started singing, and then we're like, what if we would, bring up some other people? Lots of people on this, and we were like, but who do we bring on? Who do we bring on? Yeah. And they were like, we should aim high, and they were like,
how high?
High.
How high do we aim?
And you were like, no. We're like, let's get Dave on it. And then you were like, who else? Like,
And I just basically went through my Twitter following. Like, who do I follow? Who follows me back? Who can sing, or at least has a cool voice? Who might be interested?
Yeah, and we just started joking about all these big names and like, what if we would get this guy to join, and what if we would get that guy to join? And then you were like, you know what? I'm gonna send him a message. Yeah. They started just like shooting out message to all these huge names that actually ended up answering and wanted to be in it.
Yeah, so what I did was I sent a DM to James, the All Ones Out, who I'm assuming most people know who that is. Yeah. He's a massive YouTuber.
He has like 7 million something.
No, way more than that. Like pushing on 9, I think.
700,000, I think.
Yeah, he makes animated storytime videos. And he's like a voice actor. He's super talented. His videos are so much fun. He posts like a video a month, but they all get like 20-30 million views. And he recently did a collab with Dave. Day by Dave. Dave Boy in a Band.
Yeah, like,
they did a rap song together. Sorry?
I was like, huh? Did he?
I mean, I was like, what?
Surprise!
Did I miss this?
No, he did a video with Boy in a Band. Yeah, they did a rap song together called Life is Fun.
We talked about it on the podcast,
cool.
Remember?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So it's him rapping and Boy in a Band rapping, and then it's an animated music video. And I just figured, like, I'll ask him if he wants to be involved. And I shot him a DM like, hey, dude, you want to do it? And he was like, dude, I'm down.
Yeah, we got the message.
Oh, he is? Yikes. And at the time, and at that point, I wasn't sure to what scale. He was honestly the first person I messaged about doing a collab. And he was like, yeah, sure, I'm down. What's your idea? Is it going to be like a big collab between a lot of people? Or do you think it's just going to be me? And also, I can't sing. And then he sent me he sent me a link to him singing the song live at a convention. It sounds pretty bad. And he was like, yeah, sorry, man, this is the real me.
But he gets such like self-distance to himself. It seems like he's such a cool
he's super
person.
self-aware.
Oh yeah, he seems like a cool dude.
But like he did it in a good way.
Yeah.
Like a fun way. So.
And I was like, well, I haven't decided. And he's like, well, and it was actually him who told me like, well, maybe this song isn't too good as a duet, kind of, because like there are so many voices.
Yeah.
I'm like, fair point. Let's bring in other people. And luckily, most people I asked were super interested and said yes. And this is now shaping up to be super, super cool. So yeah, tomorrow we have the grand release of This Is Halloween featuring The All Ones Out and Day by Dave and Maya Fennec and Oreo and CG5. Which is
Indigo.
So crazy. And Indigo, of course.
Yeah, Indigo's not in the video.
I'm not like outsourcing everything. So yeah, we posted a trailer yesterday, 2 days ago.
And I guess I can show why I'm
Maya's doing custom art for the video, much like the Bendy thing. So here's me in the video.
Indigo's artwork in the video. He's kind of Jack Skellington.
Yeah.
This year
it was really
Our
cool,
idea is to have like Yeah, you saw your Dracula
Yeah,
kind
I
of thing.
love it. Yeah, I loved it.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I have to put a little disclaimer here because Enigo was like, we need to have all the drawings done by Friday morning or something.
Yeah.
But then suddenly you were like, oh, I should make a trailer, and I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. And then you were like, but then I would like to need I would need all the drawings done by like tonight, and that was Tuesday night.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, I haven't had time. Like I had finished like the Odd Ones Out's drawing, and I've started on Endigo's drawing.
Yeah.
But then I had like just a couple hours to finish up all 7 drawings. So I was like, shit, I need to do this quick. And I just like, oh my god, some of them are so ugly in the trailer because I had no time to finish them in. And I was like, the artwork is going to be cool in the final video.
Yeah.
But it's like, everybody listening, I'm sorry.
I think they
CG5,
cool.
I'm sorry, Dave, I'm sorry,
They look
myself.
wicked, yeah.
Like, it's so obvious that like the first 3 names in the video look kind of cool, but then the last 3 ones is like the quality is getting worse and worse because I had less and less time to finish each one.
Yeah.
Like my own face in the trailer, it's like the ugliest. I drew it in like
You do look kind of derpy. You look way better now.
seconds.
I'll have to
Yeah.
watch it.
But
This is
It looked good to me, but I wasn't paying that much attention to that. I'll have to look.
yeah, I think
It's
it's
okay.
fine for the trailer.
So this
though.
is how I
Like,
look now. I'm showing the camera.
Yeah.
And I had the derpiest face because I drew it like it was so ugly, and I just redrew it like 30 seconds before Endigo needed the file. So I was like, "Yeah, give me a new face," and it was like, "Oh." So
And to be fair,
bad.
you were like so like like no, I can't show this. It's so bad. Everyone's gonna hate. I'm like, it's totally fine. It's just for the teaser. It's gonna be on
But I
screen
was
for
like,
1 second.
These are the
Don't
biggest
worry about
names
it.
I've ever worked with.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Odd Ones Out. Like I can't put up a bad.
Yeah, but he
drawing,
looked
and I was
good in the
like,
trailer.
"Oh."
And then I released the trailer, and you were like, "Oh no!"
Oh, yeah, I
And then
yeah.
first thing that happens, and the first thing that happens is that Oreo, who's in the song,
Yeah.
watches the trailer, print screens CG5's cartoon
his
face, which admittedly looks kind of derpy in the trailer version. It
was
looks
like
better
the
now.
face I didn't have.
He looks better now.
The less time, like I had no time with him.
He looks super derpy in the trailer.
Yeah,
So she
and I was
print
like,
screens
"Fuck,
that
I
face,
can't
zooms
post it."
in, close up, tweets that as a reply, tags him, and like, ha 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 ha, Charleston, oh my god.
I've never been so ashamed.
I
And,
realized
and
it
Maya
was
was sitting here like
Fuck.
seeing the tweet like,
I
oh
didn't
my
realize that
god.
was her who tweeted it. I just saw the tweet and I was like, oh, that's funny. Like someone's picked up on it. But it
No,
was her,
no,
that's-
that was Oreo who was like, ah!
Oh, that's
Like I'm
amazing.
dying
That's
and you're
amazing.
killing me.
That's amazing.
Oh my god, yeah,
so
Jesus
good.
Christ.
So good.
No man.
Yeah, but it's gonna be fine. So,
Yeah,
you know,
can't wait.
you
Looking
got
forward to it.
all. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
all of today to finish it up, so don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
today is my mother's birthday, so I'm going over to her place and we're gonna celebrate her tonight. But I'm working on the drawings, and that's why I'm drawing, like, I'm looking down during the podcast a little bit. I think this face looks pretty good.
Oh yeah,
I
like
redid your
I
eyes.
looked really good. Like your drawing of me, not like oh I look good. But
I
like
look so
your drawing
good.
of me looks really good. It's like really capturing the Jack Skellington kind of thing.
Yeah.
Great job.
Thank you. So that's why I'm looking down a little bit, because you can draw and talk at the same time.
Yeah, hype.
Yeah, it's a good way
It
of.
should be good. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think so, and I think it will turn out cool.
Yeah, I think so as well. I'm just like, God, I just really want to kind of express, I guess, how much this whole thing really means to me. I feel like I've been feeling for a while that my kind of content has kind of, I'm not gonna say plateaued, but like in a small sense, I haven't really known how to do, like, I want to elevate everything to the next level.
You've been doing remixes and remixes.
Yeah, you don't want to be the
You
Dante
want to
DM
do
remix
original.
guy, do you? You want to
Yeah,
be...
No,
Yeah, I
for
know you
sure.
mean. Yeah.
And so I made a vlog last week talking about that. Like I'm really. Did you watch that, by the way, Dave?
Yeah, I
I
watched
put in
it,
an
yeah,
Easter egg in the
Friday,
beginning
yeah, I
for
watched it.
you.
I watched your...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but I did a vlog last week talking about like I need to do something about my
Quantity
content.
versus quality.
Yeah. And like I've just been for the past few months, like maybe 6 months ish. I've been like really grinding it so hard, almost too hard. Not that like it's not too hard in the sense that like it's affected my mental health, but rather in my opinion, it's like it affected the content on the channel in a negative way. Definitely too much quantity over quality. A lot of videos that I've been like really feeling like
you've been
I could have done without releasing this one for many reasons.
Yeah, and I who have been like by your side all this time, you have been so stressed about like when you had this daily content period of time.
Yeah.
And you like even when you ask like me and Dave to make videos for you, like I have to have something out every day, otherwise I'm screwed.
Otherwise I'm screwed. Yeah. Because I had a really good momentum with the daily content, algorithm-wise, I felt. But looking back, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Like the whole algorithm is such a mystery. Every video you make, it's such a mystery how it's gonna perform. But like being able to kind of do this as a kind of year-end kind of thing, and also right after having done the spooky scary thing with you and Party in Backyard, I'm starting to get a kind of good feeling in my bones again in a way I haven't had in a while.
It's kind of like next gen.
This is like it's
level.
really fun. I'm feeling super passionate about doing this and having so many talented people by my side in these projects. It also forces me to kind of make good stuff and not just make fast stuff in a way.
Yeah, and
which is like super
product,
good.
It's so good. I think.
Right. I think
so
it could
cool.
be. Like if nothing else, it has to be now because like otherwise, so many other people, like their names are on the line.
No, but seriously, like the mix is so good. I can't wait for like other people to hear it. Dave, have you sent any copies?
No,
to Dave?
nobody's heard it.
No,
They've heard the demo with my voices.
So
Yeah. It's turning out pretty
Christ.
good. Dave, your voice
So cool.
in like
Dave, it's
I'm not gonna
perfect.
spoil the song, but your voice is so good in this song.
Like the parts that are cut out for you make them so. I love your falsetto voice.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's probably just the auto tune. No, I'm joking.
No, dude, I haven't pitch
It's
corrected
like-
you anything.
Like your
I mean, maybe
tone,
you did,
the
but
tone of your voice, it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Actually.
there's this one part where you're singing this very soft falsetto. And I've panned your voice all the way to the left, and then Oreo is harmonizing that all the way to the right.
Whoa.
And then I've put so much reverb on both of your voices, so it's like a church kind of. It's so beautiful. And at that,
cool.
and like there is no percussion or anything at that part, so it's just your voices in like a sea of reverb. It's so beautiful.
Oh, great.
And I'm like, my God,
Can't wait.
like I am so
I'm really
blessed to
looking
work
forward
with
to
these
hearing it.
people. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Gonna be good.
Yeah, no, I think it is more rewarding as well, isn't it? When you work on stuff that you spend a bit more time on, you know, it does because you put in so much
And
time
when
and
you're
effort in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you like you can put some like your own creativeness and yourself in the product.
Yeah,
Like I think as you do with the musicals as well.
Exactly,
Dave.
yeah,
Like
it's
they're your original songs and like
Yeah.
your original like kind of art style, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
you
for
draw
sure.
them and
Oh
and make
yeah,
the
dude.
faces.
I'll recognize those drawings like from a distance now.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
yeah. It's
Like
just
you gotta own.
it's like it's a hard step to do because you know it's not what you were doing, and you know you're gonna take a hit
Yeah.
at first, but it is worth
Right.
it in the long run. You know, I think.
I think
Yeah.
so. Like if you look back on your channel a year from now, what videos would you like remember?
Exactly.
yeah.
Like all the remixes that was like quickly done, you're like, eh.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna show if someone is like, hey, what do you do? And you're like, yeah, I'm on YouTube. Yeah, what kind of videos do you make? Like, which videos would you show that person?
yeah.
And you could show the musical and be proud of them.
Yeah.
And you could
Yeah.
show this thing we're working on now and like, yeah, this is what we do.
Yeah,
And,
like what 3 videos from 2018 will I want to be remembered by? Like that's kind of a thing. Like that's kind of a thought process that I go through every now and then. Like how not just how do I want to be remembered, but like what do I want my legacy from this year to be?
Yeah.
And like I'd rather have it be like the Bendy song I did, and now this one, and like maybe ironically Dan TDM remix, the musical thing that we shot in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Like those are projects that I'm super happy with, and I'd be happy to like show them to like whoever
Anyone.
asks what I do for a living. And so I guess this is really kind of a turning point for me when it comes to content. Like
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
like you've just seemed so much like felt so much happier and at peace
Thank
with
you.
yourself.
I've
Like
been
lately.
happier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it shows really, and it feels like because I felt you've been so stressed out
yeah.
a lot this past year over partly like daily content and just monitoring everything. But now, like when working on these projects, it feels like you've found your place a little bit. And
Yeah, it feels
very
like
happy
I've
about
come
that.
back home finally to where I was
Yeah.
before My Name is Jeff and the aftermath.
Yeah.
because I was doing really fun content way before. It sounds like I'm hating the remixes. It sounds like that.
No, I know what you mean. Like, there's a place for both of them.
But like, yeah. But like, when it was just a hobby and there was no like monetary incentive at all, like I was so creative, and like as soon as you start treating it as a job, you get more scared to try stuff. But I've kind of gotten back to that a little bit, and like it kind of feels like we've all done that. It kind of feels like Dave, you're doing that as well a lot with the musicals and this crazy stuff. Like you're trying out, like the whiskey show, dude. I want to be on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna film another episode tonight probably.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. So it's a good time to be alive. It's scary to try new stuff and like revert back to a previous mindset before it became too serious, but it's good to do it. And if
I think probably every YouTuber ever that has any success goes through this process.
Yeah, you see it all the time. I think it's like everyone feels the same, but you need to do what you think's best.
Oh yeah,
I think it's necessary also to like go through that, to find like what you're really all about and what you want to do. I think it's healthy. It's good for you to like in this crazy world.
There's this super great quote by Jim Carrey that I quoted in my video, but I kind of want to reiterate. It's a good quote, and I think a lot of people might not have heard it. But basically, what Jim Carrey said was that his father, when he was a kid, when Jim Carrey was a kid, his father wanted to be an actor too, but he was too afraid to do it, and so he got this like secure job. Yeah, he became like an accountant or something, and he did that, and he was so miserable for so many years, and then he got fired from that, and his family almost starved to death. And Jim Carrey, obviously one of the most successful actors of all time, he kind of decided that when he saw what happened to his father with this, that basically you can fail at doing what you hate doing, so you might as well do what you love from the start, and rather fail at that than failing at what you don't want to do anyway. And I guess that's kind of what I'm going by right now. Like, if this all crashes, even though I'm not doing the best stuff I can, I'd rather have it crash doing the best stuff I can. So
that's a good quote.
Yeah, it is a good quote. It is a good quote.
Yeah, it really hit me. Like,
so,
damn.
Talking about failing and crashing, PewDiePie is going to be overtaken in the next couple of days.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Wait, hold on. I gotta check his social media right now.
I don't think I think
crazy, man.
Probably be like tomorrow or the day after, maybe, because I've actually had a video planned and ready on the channel for like weeks because I thought it was going to be this weekend. But I'm like, come on, I need you to overtake it so I can release this video. But it should be like tomorrow, maybe.
Oh, dude,
because
they are not
150,000 subs a day.
Yeah. So PewDiePie is currently at 67.3 million, 67,320,000. T-Series is at 67,094,000.
Yeah.
There's a discrepancy of 231,000, I think.
Between them.
Tomorrow then, probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which is insane. Yeah, T-Series is currently gaining subs at what
Way
rate?
faster.
It's like 150,000.
Yeah, they're current.
Days?
Yeah, around 120,000 a day.
Okay, yeah.
Pewds is getting a third of that ish, 30, 40 ish. How's Ninja doing? Let me check.
So that'll be interesting. I wonder if he'll make a video about it when it happens. He's kind of said his piece on it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Oh wow, Ninja is below Pewds now in daily. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, so
cool.
What you guys
think? That's the end of an era. This is probably the last day. We live in a PewDiePie era. I mean, again, technically, T-Series. Technically, T-Series is a company running a channel. It's like Vivo. But if you look at it that way, there are already channels that are bigger than PewDiePie, like YouTube Gaming, YouTube Movies. Yeah. They're official channels.
They're not like.
But they're not channels.
They're like playlists essentially, though, aren't they? They're like.
But they are channels that you can subscribe to. They have subscription numbers.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like the content is like, and I guess T-Series is as well. But it's weird because like if you look at the trending page and you look at what YouTube promote, you've got like WWE and the late night shows and Vivos. You know, it's what they want at the top. Yeah. They want these companies because the ad like response is probably really good. The promotion is really great. And a couple of years ago when YouTube Red was announced, It was a podcast, and I think it was with Hank Green or John Green, and they talk about what YouTube Red means and like what it means, the future projections for YouTube are. And they said like in like 5 to 10 years or whatever, it's gonna be really corporate. They like want all these corporate companies at the top. They like, this is the start of that. They want to, and everyone was like, nah, but you know, like I think this is a step towards that, having a corporate like entity at the top of YouTube.
I do think so. Yeah,
it's kind of like, for me, like I say this in the video, like the soul of YouTube is like people and channels that's about people, and like it's about personality and community, and that's what I love about it. So this represents like just that this is like the last thing we had. We had like a person at the top, you know, and like they've got the trending page, they've got recommended, they got the homepage, they got everything else. But the one thing we had was there was just one guy making stupid videos at the top. But now that's gone. We're losing it.
This is sad.
It is sad.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
But hey, you know.
But
it's been a good time.
You know, somebody might come back. I mean, the way we saw Ninja grew this spring and this summer, you know, it's not impossible for the individual to get massive traction from nowhere. So, you know, not all hope is lost, but most of it.
It's just interesting that it's happening, I think, you know.
To end on a depressing note. Yeah, for sure. I'm looking at YouTube now. The channel that is just called Music has... Do you guys know? Can you guess?
I don't know.
Oh,
I did look the other day, but I can't remember what it is.
So there is a YouTube channel that is simply called Music, which is owned by YouTube. I am not subscribed, but I'm on the channel. This channel has 103,347,522 subscribers.
Damn. What's on it?
What
videos are on it?
Ariana Grande,
Okay.
Major Lazer, Cardi B, Atlantic Records, Imagine Dragons. As you said, it's
like
kind of a collection.
playlist.
They don't upload.
Hot list.
Yeah, they don't upload, but they feature
Latin,
stuff.
hot list.
But like again, if you want to get super technical, it's like it is a channel that is owned by a company.
Yeah.
So is T-Series.
Yeah.
So the biggest dude is still Pewds.
Oh yeah,
But yeah.
Yeah. So you guys aren't you doing like a? You still there?
Oh yeah, for
sorry.
sure. So I'm just checking
Sorry,
top
your light
channels
was on, but
Social Blade.
I couldn't hear anything. Anyway, aren't you doing like a cruise for Halloween or something? That we talked about.
Oh yeah, that is
Isn't that
correct.
soon? When is that?
Yeah, that is Friday next week.
Oh, next week.
We're gonna
okay.
go.
Oh, we don't have to go into
Yeah,
because
yeah. Now, so it's
okay.
gonna.
Yeah,
We got another episode before that, but that is cool. I can tell you one little cool detail. Did we mention this on the last episode about the cabin? Did we, Maya?
I don't know. Did you?
Maya's doing a very
remember.
confused face. Okay, so I'm not sure we did, but like, it's not really that important, but it's kind of a cool thing. We're getting on this boat. We got the cabin for free because I'm gonna do a vlog in cooperation with the boat.
Oh, cool.
So like, we'll give you a free cabin, which is like cool. We go on the boat for free. And one of the guys who runs the boat, he sent me a message a couple days ago, like, hey, we're thinking about upgrading you guys to the deluxe super suite thing, which is like basically an apartment on the boat with a open minibar, which is free of charge.
Yeah, and they're gonna give us champagne when we arrive.
Yeah, and they were like, yeah, we'll do it if you guys can like.
No.
So the first thing they said
because
was like,
it would look better in the vlog.
yeah.
Like,
So
yeah.
here's the thing. No,
so we're like, okay.
So here's the thing. They first of all they reached out to me like, hey, we can upgrade your suite if you like can get some like fans to come on the boat. We can get you a nicer cabin for free. And I was like, all right, I'll see what I can do. And then some time went by, and they were like, you know what? We'll just give you the nicer one for free because, again, it's going to look better on your video.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, you know, all right, cool.
Damn.
Like, we're going to give you the all-you-can-eat buffets and all-you-can-drink as well, you know, film everything. Just make sure you get it all on tape. We're like, don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
So that's going to be great.
They also, like, those buffets are like, what are they, like $50 each?
Per person per dinner.
Person per dinner.
Including the drinks.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
so it's like all you can drink also, and they were, we did a video on your channel.
Mm-hmm.
You did a video on your channel about the boat.
Yeah.
And that was like the only, like, they told us, if you make a video about the boat, you will get.
Yeah.
You'll
It
get
wasn't like
the
really
buffets
endorsed, but
for
like,
free,
hey, can you
so-
make a video about it, by the way? We'll give you some food. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, like,
I was gonna
That's
talk about it
so
anyway.
nice.
So yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Dave, you coming? You coming?
Well, I wasn't
oh
gonna,
my
but
God,
now.
Dave,
Next Friday?
please.
Free drinks
Next
and
Friday?
food. I'm there now.
Free drinks.
Yeah.
It's all you can drink, all you can eat. They got a tax-free shop. Everything is gonna be good.
That's awesome. It should be fun. Do you know what you guys know what you're dressing up as yet?
We've gone back and forth.
so
Nothing's
much.
really set in stone,
Okay.
but like we've talked about Bowsette. Maybe I don't know.
For Indigo.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
but I'm like,
definitely.
how do I pull that off?
Yeah,
I don't know.
But so we're talking about like either we go as like Indigo as Bowsette and I'm Boo Set.
Yeah, the
Princess
boo.
Boo.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Boo version of it. And we have also been talking about.
What if I go as Bowsette and you go as just Bowser?
That was an idea. Some people at my Discord channel wanted us to do that.
Yeah, that's quite good.
But that's an idea. What else are we talking about?
We had so
Like,
many
I
ideas.
have-
Waluigi
I have,
and Wario,
yeah,
Crash
Wally-
Bandicoot and Coco.
Yeah, I've been thinking about also maybe doing, because you wanted to be like all black, just black, cool, gothic with your black cyber.
Yeah, and like
Cool.
skull
Hair
and
painting
stuff.
kind of.
Yeah, and then I was thinking about maybe going as like white, all white painted, maybe as
that'd be
like
cool.
a white red Japanese fox. Kind
Yeah.
of, because that's really cool. But I also had like, so in the video Indigo made named Peace, I am dressed up as Baby Metal. And I
Right,
still have
you
that
got the Baby Metal cosplay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I could go as Baby Metal member.
That is a really good idea.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
You know what you're also wearing in that video? The pink eye suit.
I don't think we have that left.
I do.
Oh no.
It's in
you
my
kept
in my wardrobe back home. You should go as pink eye.
No.
Actually, if we both go
Didn't
as
we
pink
break
guys.
that?
Yeah, it's got a hole in its bum.
In the butt.
Yeah, it'd be good for
It's
sliding.
literally
Then.
got a butthole.
Be good for going down that
Yeah.
water slide on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Well, oh, cool.
Yeah,
Well,
but I'm su- I'm
do you reckon you'll
yeah,
be
I'm super
decided
stoked
by
about
next
the
podcast?
boat.
You have to let us know. Well, I guess.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
so-
we're departing next Friday, so you know I'm gonna be a little bit out of town for the weekend with the videos, but I'm gonna be filming over there.
Yeah,
I was gonna be filming.
And I'm
as
gonna
well.
vlog even more than you. Probably.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna make like one professional quote unquote video.
Yeah, my video's
That's
gotta
a
be
bit nicer.
like the good video, and
Yeah,
you're gonna be
one.
like
And
the.
I'm just gonna
the
vlog
bad
like
video.
everything behind the scenes and like
Yeah, you just.
Mine is like
unfiltered.
my video's gonna be like how we want.
eating food.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
probably like Maya did a vlog when we went on a boat for my birthday this year.
It's called How to Boat, I think.
Yeah, it's a two-parter with me on the dance floor all alone to this live band, and then all these kids running up and like dancing with me, and I'm like running
It's
around
so
like.
much fun. I think
it's, like,
that's the
insane.
drunkest vlog I've ever uploaded. Like, I don't think we've been that drunk on camera ever,
Yeah, like
as we are in that boat.
Like,
Or maybe actually I uploaded. There's so many drunken vlogs on my channel. But like it's a video called A Night Out in Stockholm, where we go to a video game bar.
craziest video game bar,
Oh yeah.
something like that.
That was
We're
recent.
so drunk in the end of that,
Yeah.
like lying on the floor in my.
Yeah, and then at the end, your
Outside
dog
of
comes
my
out, and it's
door
just
and the
like
dog
30
is-
seconds of me like playing with your dog
Oh.
in the middle of
so
the night.
drunk you can't even sit
Oh
up.
my god.
Amazing.
It's so much fun. So I'm gonna do that kind of vlog
Representative.
from the boat.
Yeah, look forward to that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's-
Uncensored version on my channel.
Dave, do you have any plans for Halloween yet?
Yeah,
No,
are you
not
gonna
yet. I
dress up?
haven't actually talked to anyone yet, so I need to see what's gonna make some plans and see if anyone's doing anything. I don't know.
Yeah, man, do it.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
You could do a Halloween stream or something.
Because
Yeah,
we've been talking about like this has been the most Halloweeny Halloween for us.
Yeah, by
we
far.
also like we recorded a video for my channel yesterday
Yeah.
or the day before yesterday, where we were
Right.
carving pumpkins.
Oh,
we bought
cool,
2
yeah, you said,
pumpkins
yeah.
and actually like
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, do we still
I've
have
never
those
done-
pumpkins here?
they're on the balcony.
Could you get them?
Yeah, that remix I did of
yes.
Game Grumps, they're carving pumpkins, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a bit.
So yeah. So
It has been a Halloweeny.
I guess
Halloween. You're right.
yeah. I guess Maya's video isn't out yet, but
no,
I
haven't
can
released it.
say I did video game characters for my pumpkin.
Didn't you spoil? Didn't
so
you
I
post
did
it on
two-
Instagram?
Yeah, we posted some shots on
Oh,
Instagram.
never mind. It's spoiled. Yeah, I did Baldy on one side and Bendy on the other side.
Yeah.
Bendy
And
turned
I
out
did
really
Gengar
crap,
and,
but I gotta say my
what did I
Baldy
do?
looks
Jessica
like
Lantos.
Baldy, right? No?
It's all right.
When are you releasing the video,
It's
man?
so much. I'm releasing it. Like I wanted to release it tonight, actually, but since we're celebrating my mother and I have to finish Indigo's drawings, I think,
Yeah.
maybe like Friday or Saturday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you got tomorrow off. Like,
Yeah.
as long as the drawings are done, you can do whatever.
So this weekend, anyway.
Looking
So it's
forward
gonna
to
be
it.
really cool.
It's gonna be fun.
But yeah,
Yeah.
between the carving pumpkins, while also wearing this pumpkin makeup that I'm wearing right now, between doing that and doing the Spooky Scary Skeletons cover with
And-
Dave and
Yeah, and
Party
the other
Backyard.
collab as well.
And now doing this as Halloween and going on this boat. I've never had such a Halloween in my life. I think like such a typical Halloween.
Yeah.
Which is really fun because I love Halloween as a concept. I've just never had anything done.
It's not really like a massive thing like in the UK. I don't think. Like it's more of a thing now than it was, but it's not. You know, like in America, like it's a big. You know, it's a massive thing. But here, like
Did you go trick or treating?
Yeah, other than like on actual Halloween going trick or treating or whatever, or maybe going to something. Yeah. There's not really a lot other than that, really. So, but I think it's becoming more of a thing as it gets like more commercial.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like in Sweden, it's definitely become a commercial spectacle over the past 10 years, more and more. Like now to the point that like. Yeah, it's crazy. Like if you go into town, it's like America. Like there are big floating pumpkins on every street, like hanging like from the air. Like
there's nothing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like it's cool. It's cool, but it's definitely a spectacle now, which is fun. You know.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Yeah. So Endigo, is there any questions to close us out?
Yeah. Wait. Sorry. Wasn't there? I think I had one more point. On our list of topics, maybe, but I don't remember what it was. Wait, hold on. Let me double check. Oh no, that might have been it.
Oh, was it Leafy? Was it Leafy's thing?
Right. Oh, okay, so we gotta mention this really quick. As of today, this is still breaking. Keemstar, Maya's love of her life.
What?
What?
Keemstar posted it's an old meme.
And Endigo is trying to make this into a thing.
No, I'm not. I used to. It's an old meme.
It's like it's always pushing like Maya and Keemstar. What?
It was from when we streamed Minecraft. Like I would plant signs in Maya's house that said Keemstar x Maya equals heart. When Maya was offline, so when she came on streaming, like hey guys, I'm gonna show you. Here's my new house, and then all of a sudden there was a sign in your house, and you didn't know on stream. You were like, what the?
I'm like, what is this? And it's like, I love Keemstar so much. Like, no.
And the chat was like, what?
Oh, that's amazing.
But it was like the fun thing was that like nobody really caught on to it except for Endigo. So the chat was like, okay, haha, funny, but then they moved on. But Endigo kept like bringing it up again and again, and you know,
there was
my ex Keemstar.
Some people were into it. No,
you're just like.
I thought it was fun.
It was fun.
Let me have my fun, Maya. Anyway, Keemstar posted a few days ago, like, Leafy interview coming next week.
He's such a Shane Dawson wannabe right now.
Yeah, oh, for sure. He's super inspired by Shane. But he's pulling it off all right, you know. So, and I was like, well, this is a troll. But then this morning he posted a trailer in big quotation marks, which was a mashup of different people who Leafy's bullied and clips of Leafy bullying them. Cut to Keemstar sitting by his desk on a Skype call with Billy the Fridge, who was another Leafy kind of extended universe character, who was like, yeah, man, I got a hold of Leafy. He says he want to talk to you. And then Keemstar calls him, and you hear Leafy saying like, hey, Keem, it's been a while. And then, boom, Leafy interview coming tonight. Ooh. So, tonight, as I was recording this, the big Leafy 2018 interview, first, I guess, public appearance of Leafy in over a year is going out.
It's been a while, isn't it?
Now, yeah, a lot of people watching this probably don't know who Leafy is. He's basically the OG Jake Paul. Got super famous from being a douche and, like, especially harassing kids. Like, yeah, not a good guy.
It's interesting because he kind of died after iDubbbz did Content Cup on him.
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
it's kind of
but there's this whole like there are so many conspiracy videos on YouTube about this whole thing, what happened to Leafy, etc. And the big thing that people are talking about.
Grew up.
Well, the big thing is that YouTube, they used to promote videos based on views and not by watch time. And the big thing is apparently they changed the algorithm to kill Leafy. It's like the big conspiracy theory. And there's been leaks. Yeah, and there's big leaks allegedly of famous YouTubers who like I don't remember who it was, but like somebody leaked to somebody, and then that text leaked that they were invited to the YouTube headquarters in LA, and they were like, I can't say who it was, but implied that like Markiplier was there and Shay Dawson was there. They were all sitting with some engineers and like, okay guys, how do we stop Leafy? And like they all worked out a solution with the algorithm, and we don't know how true it is. It's all alleged, but there are like interesting conspiracy theories about this whole thing. And after that, Leafy kind of just disappeared.
I do remember when Leafy was just blowing up and all the YouTubers were talking about it. Because they were like, this guy's just like making videos about bullying kids. Like, you know, it can't. And then the algorithm did change to like, and it did directly affect his channel, you know. So
yes.
It is interesting.
And yeah. And the big thing here is that the content cop that iDubbbz did was like 2 days after the algorithm change.
Yeah.
Meaning that it didn't necessarily destroy him. It just really made it look like it.
Yeah. Well,
so it definitely helped.
Kind of been quiet since as well, hasn't he? He's not posting as much, isn't he?
Yeah, RiceGame is really like also irrelevant these days. So I don't know.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I used to watch.
We've watched it.
Sorry?
We'll have to like update people after we've watched it because it's coming out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming up tonight. So we'll have an update about that next week for sure. Let's see. I'm gonna really quick. We've already been going for more than an hour.
Let's check.
Should we do one question or should we? Do you want to close off?
I'm checking real quick.
And then if there's not any questions, we can say goodbye.
I mean, we could. There are probably some. Let's see. I'm trying to find the.
I'm gonna say fuck. I like a quick fuck.
I'm gonna say fuck a lot. Fuck.
There's like what?
Sorry, I'm checking the list of questions. Like every second question is, "Do you know the way?" I'm like, what?
Really?
Oh my god.
That meme. I mean, that's dead.
Oh my god.
It's gotta go.
It is the best one.
It's been such a quiet couple weeks with memes, by the way.
It's been a lot of.
Yes.
It's not been a lot of memes.
I know.
But
there's been nothing since. Like I think since the moth meme, like there's been no visual memes.
Yeah, moth meme was.
That was the last, like at all.
Yeah,
I
no
think.
video memes. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm looking through the questions from the last poll from the last episode. A lot of them are just, do you know the way?
That's all right.
I don't know what's happening here, man.
We'll end it here.
You only have 9-year-olds.
Well, Dave, do you know the way though?
No.
That's the question to end it on.
No, I have no idea which way, where the way, what the way.
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Very well. Maya, do you know the way?
I do know the way.
We can actually do this one. SorrowX asks, horror films or action/comedy films? What do you prefer?
Well,
and I'll add, do you have a recommendation for a good horror film?
I have never seen a horror film in my life.
Never?
No.
Dave, it's Halloween!
I know.
Get on that shit!
Yeah. I'm on Dave's side in this.
Oh, come on. Why haven't you? I know Maya's scared of horror films, but... Dave, why have you not? Are you also scared?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Are you also scared?
It's never been something that I like. Until when I was younger, I didn't think it was like a form of entertainment. Getting scared. It's not that. I'm not saying it's not, but just it never really appealed to me. And then ever since, I've just been like, I don't know. So I've just never. Right. And it's like a thing now. So I'm like, should I do it on a stream? But then you can't watch a film on stream.
But you know what you can do? You can play a horror game.
I know, yeah. I've thought about streaming a horror game. So no, I've never seen any horror film. So I do need to watch. Like I've seen like a thriller, like if it's like a crime thriller or something.
Oh yeah.
But I've never seen a horror
Oh
film.
wow.
So
fascinating. What about horror games? Have you played any of those?
Games? I've seen playthroughs of like horror games. I've never played one myself, and I know I think I would be proper scared because I've never experienced.
Okay, in that case, I do have a follow-up question. What is the one horror playthrough you watched that scared you the most, if any?
Well, I normally watch it like I don't normally have headphones in, so it's not normally too bad. Do you know what I mean?
All right.
Because if you're watching like a playthrough and a horror playthrough and you got headphones in, and it's just like the whole the world's like cut out, then it's a lot more scary. But if you I'll put it on and I'll whilst I'm playing. Like on the PlayStation or something, so it's never really that bad. Mm-hmm. So I can't really think of an individual. What about you? What's like the scariest film or game you've played?
So I've been like, I'm not a fan of horror films because I get so scared.
Yeah, I think I would.
And it's like just I don't see the fun or the point in it because you get scared of stuff that you don't have to be scared. Because I have like, I think I have to add that I have had like a lot of problems with nightmares and like night horror and sleep paralysis and stuff like that. And due to I'm taking some medications that apparently can do like weird dreams and stuff, and I get hallucinations from time to time, and I have so much I have so much fear in my body. No, but kind of like fear of death and fear of stuff.
Yeah. You
from
don't
when I
want to
was
feel
little.
it. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So
you
I
can
don't want
already
to
get
like.
that.
Yeah, I already have so much stuff that it's like it's not even funny. It's just like scary to the point that it's not fun anymore. And I don't want like more stuff to be afraid of. Like when I'm at like my mother's cabin in the woods, we have a really nice little cute cabin, and like I remember we watched some horror movie when they were just like. I've never been afraid of being like in the dark woods around that cabin since I was a kid, because I just thought it was beautiful and you could like hear the animals and you were part of nature, and it was just a beautiful thing until I remember I saw some like a part of a scary movie or something where they just turned it into this, oh, you would never go into a dark forest and you need to be afraid and this is scary and then afterwards I always started to like turn my head and like, oh, okay, I got this like uneasy feeling. And like walking home at night, also some movies I was like, oh, this is not scary, I've walked this path 1,000 times, but I watched some kind of movies, I can't remember what it was, but like that started like, you put like spooks in your head and you start playing like tricks on yourself when you don't need to be scared actually, and I just feel like I don't want to go around feeling scared for stuff that I don't have to be scared for. Like if you don't know that it's a scary thing, it's not scary, or if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like so
I don't want to fuel more like stuff to be afraid of, because I don't like to be afraid, and it's just I don't want to get more stuff to be afraid of.
Yeah, I get that.
That's a very fair assessment, though. Like, like given your circumstances, for sure.
What about you, Indigo?
Yeah. So,
what's the scariest experience?
I am a huge fan of horror, contrary to you guys.
I'm not
with
a fan
that
of it.
said, though,
I not really,
Yeah, I get it.
but I do love like Nightmare Before Christmas and like spooky stuff. I think that's awesome. It's not horror, but like.
But you like more the aesthetic of it.
Yeah.
More than the actual horror.
Yeah, but like sitting in a booth or playing a game where you actually get scared, like that's not for me.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough.
Because I have too much of that, like for real in my life, and that's not fun.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I do love that though. I love scary movies. I love horror games so much. I even back in the day, I used to organize a horror gaming convention in Sweden.
Wow.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
How big was that?
I wasn't doing like a couple hundred attendees, but we did 5 of them, I think, before we quit. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, in Täby.
So
suburb.
what game would you say
anyway
would be?
So scariest movie to start off.
Okay.
Boy, what would that be? The Babadook is a good one. It's not the scariest, but it's a very good horror movie. It's a great movie in its own rights, story and everything, and editing and stuff. Great horror movie. Highly recommend The Babadook. But one of the classics that I really remember loving was a film called Room 1408 with Tom Hanks, maybe? I don't remember. And Samuel L. Jackson, I think. About a guy who goes to a hotel to like investigate a haunted room. And
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, and the room like goes crazy, and it's as I remember, it's been a while. I remember it being a very good horror movie, but again, it's been a while. So many good Japanese horror movies as well, like The Grudge and One Missed Call and all those classics.
I haven't seen those.
When it comes to horror games, man, where do I start? I recently played Until Dawn for the first time a couple months ago, and that is a really good one. That's a good one I recommend you streaming, Dave, if you want to stream something at some point.
Again?
Until Dawn.
Oh yeah, cool.
It's horrible.
Cool.
Yeah, it's so good. It's like it's made at like a horror movie. Basically, it's directed like a horror movie, like one of these teen slashers. Again, cabin in the woods kind of thing.
Yeah.
Very much like a Telltale game or Detroit Become Human, something like that kind of gameplay. But like when the monsters attack, and if you miss the bottom prompts, your characters die and the story goes on. It's so good.
Cool.
Yeah. But you enjoy what was that game called in VR? When you get you're sitting in a chair, you're strapped to your chair, and someone is coming with a knife and start to like chop in you.
That sounds scary.
Oh, Kitchen. That was the Resident Evil demo.
It's horrible.
Oh.
I can take
that was horrible.
Because I have like
I love that.
If I see a picture of like, have you seen The Last King of Scotland? I think it was maybe with the Forrest Whitaker and anyway, there is like I get so real. Like the problem for me is like I have so much nightmares, and they're. I think it has something to do with my medication, but they just get so real.
Yeah.
And I get sleep paralysis, and I can't wake up, and I think it's real, and I'm sweating and I'm trembling, and like when I wake up, it's very hard for me to like realize that I'm awake, and it takes a long while for me to wake up. I'm just sitting and like, what is real? I thought the dream was real. Is this real? And it's very hard for me. And some movies, like especially one thing I have such a hard time for is when they're like cutting limbs in movies. If they're like, I don't know, sewing off a hand or something. Yeah. Because then I would get nightmares when they were doing that to me, and I was just like lying there and be paralyzed in my own fear. And I'm awake, but I'm asleep, but it's like, oh my god, and I see hallucinations, and I can't move my bones, and it's just like I'm petrified with with fear, like literally, and I'm just lying there, and it's not fun at all. It's just like, it's terrible. And when I finally like wake up from it, I go and I'm like, my heart is beating so fast, and I will go like half of that day, like for hours, and just feeling bad and being really scared, because like when you get scared, even if it's a dream, like that feeling like in your body when it's real, and I know the stuff didn't happen, but the fear itself is still real for me, so I still like have it in my body, and it takes sometimes like a couple of hours before I get it out of my body. So I just wake up and I'm just walking around and feeling terrible and terrified, and I just can't shake the feeling. It's like and I don't want to feed that like those kind of ideas in my head and get more of that, because it's not fun. It's like at any point, and watching those kind of movies is just like I'm like nope. And there's some scenes in some movies, like I think it's Last King of Scotland, where they're like an African. They're doing some kind of voodoo thing, and they sew a woman's body, like I think it's someone being unfaithful, and as a punishment, they have this scene when the main character walks into a room, and that woman that was being unfaithful, she's lying like on a table, and they have sewed off her arms and legs, and then sew them back, but in the wrong places. So her arms are sewn like where their legs supposed to be, and the legs are where the arms supposed to be. And they show that image like maybe 4 seconds at tops. They film it, and it's like it's not too scary in the movie. It's obviously like uncanny, but like it was shown maybe 4 seconds, and I still have like. And I remember when I saw it, I was like, I closed my eyes so fast now, like, okay, I'm not, this image is not going to stay in my head. I'm going to get it out. But still now, I think 5-6 years afterwards, I still think about it, and I have horrors about it. And it's like, get out of my fucking head. I'm going crazy. Yeah. Jesus.
I gotta add, when it comes to horror, that kind of
I don't want to see
gore
that.
and like shock imagery, I hate that. I don't watch gore movies. I hate gore movies and gory scenes in games when they're too realistic. I can't take that. I hate that so much. I do like psychological stuff with like ghosts and shit, you know, that is cool.
Yeah, that's more interesting.
Like haunted houses and like small boys with big eyes that are black, like appearing behind the corner and like, boo! You know, the Grudge kind of, that kind of Silent Hill kind of mentality, like psychological stuff. I love that.
Yeah, when
and
it's
jump
like
scares.
more
but like
unreal,
gore, I can't take it.
Yeah, when it's too real,
it.
it's not fun, because then it gets real. But
like, I don't watch zombie movies at all. Like
zombie movies, I think are okay, because that's so like far from reality. So it's like you're not scared of a zombie.
Some of them are fine.
Some of them,
There's one movie called Dead Snow that is like a Norwegian zombie movie. It's all in Norwegian. It was popular in Sweden, Död Snö, like a couple of years ago. It's like a zombie movie parody, but it's super well done. But there's this one scene where like a person like is sitting in a living room, and a zombie comes in through the window and like slits the person in two, like, and it's super well made. And the film otherwise is kind of a comedy, and I just felt like my whole stomach like when I saw that, because it was like I can't watch that kind of stuff at all. So, but psychological stuff and like creepy ghost and shit, that is super cool. So faux show. Is that a good place to end? Maybe.
I think so.
Anything to add?
Yeah, I think
we
did.
I'm kind of scared.
Any last words? Any last words?
No.
Well, look forward to our massive thing coming tomorrow.
Yeah, look forward to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cracking.
Shit. I'm super stoked. Oh boy, I'm a little bit nervous though, because again, this has to be good because so many people are involved, and especially having somebody as somebody like the All Ones Out in it, but also Oreo and CD5, who I both look up to so much.
It's like no pressure.
Yeah. This has to be good, my career's at stake. But I'm doing all I can. The mix is almost finished, and the video should be fine too. So I look forward to that. But for now, I guess this wraps it up.
Yeah.
So
happy Halloween,
happy
everybody.
Halloween, Maya. Illustrious yet spooky.
Aren't we actually like a week early?
We are.
Shouldn't we have done this episode?
Well, next episode is going to be the actual Halloween special.
Well,
it's just fun to do it.
Because like we're amongst all the Halloween videos at the moment, so we might as well do 2.
Oh yeah.
It's always Halloween. October is like the month of Halloween, so it's fine. Maya, illustrious yet spooky. Where can people find your spooky illustrosity if they want to hear more about you?
You can find me at Maya Fennick on Instagram, on YouTube, on Patreon, and on Twitter.
Yeah, and look forward to the big pumpkin carving video coming to your channel.
On my channel
very
this weekend.
Soon. Yeah,
maybe Sunday if I'm realistic.
Yeah,
but Sunday at the latest. So.
Yeah.
Indigo, where can they find
switching orders. Well, I'm Indigo on YouTube, Indigo Skyborn everywhere else, and stay cool. And of course, creative genius from Wales, according to Jack's Films. Not that you're from Wales, but the fact that you're a creative genius. Jack's Films told me you're from Wales.
I'm not sure Dave is really from Wales, but Jack's Films said so.
What if Dave is actually the last king of Scotland?
No, I'm not.
Or the first king of Wales. Does Wales have a king? Doesn't really matter. Where can people find you?
At Dave Delirious on Instagram and Twitter, and Dave by Dave on YouTube. So yeah.
Cool. Any upcoming videos you want to plug before we go?
No, not particularly. I'm dropping a video when Pewds loses his #1 position, but other than that, nothing else to promote at the moment.
Looking forward to that one.
Yeah, thanks. It should be fun, I think.
Looking forward to Pewds losing #1 so we can see Dave's video. Oh my god.
Look, my mouth looks so funny when I do this.
Yeah, kind of. You do look funny. Audio listeners can't hear, but you do look funny. Check the video if you want to see it. But sleep tight, good night, and have a happy Halloween. Until next week when we have another Halloween. Bye.